Okay, I should be live. I should be live. Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the Better Than Nothing Help Hotline. I am so here to help all of you. I just love all of you, poor slobs. Oh my gosh, we have some people already. Welcome. Welcome. I'm Beverly, and you are calling the Better Than Nothing Help Hotline. It is so much better than nothing. You're going to be so pleased because I'm really going to help all of you hots. And I can do that. We take Visa and MasterCard, and a lot of people have been knocking the Better Than Nothing Help Hotline. And let me tell you, they don't understand. You know, people are so into credentials, if you will. You know what I mean? Like everybody cares about credentials. I'm Beverly. I come from generous women who know people's hearts. I can help you. I don't need a piece of paper that says I know what I'm talking about. That's just, you know what? If I get paid, I'm a professional. And because I know so much stuff, like I read a lot of stuff. I read Psychology for Dummies. I know people, and every fortune cookie I've ever read, I was able to analyze and understand. I get the psychology behind a fortune cookie. Some people don't. They don't think laterally enough. And that's why I'm able to help people, because I care so much. I'm like all of those YouTubers you see who care so much about their viewers and miss them and love them. They never talk to them or like write to them or like even like their comments. They probably just like the worship, honestly, but they do like them. So that's a good thing. And I just want to take my gifts and my talents and help people. I just want to help people for a low monthly umbilical cord marketing fee on either Visa or MasterCard. And I listen. I'm a listener. I can listen to people and just know them inside out. And I'm going to help each and every one of you hot messes with your like twisted, mangled seaweed of a psyche that you have in your poor, sad lives. So this is what happens when people call. People don't understand that you might call and you can almost himself, Beverly, from the Better Than Nothing Help Hotline, or another qualified person. Now, some people say that some of our psychologists that you can get just as much help from a qualified psychologist who is also your Uber driver to karaoke night. But you know what? If the Uber driver helps you, that was therapy. Therapy comes in all shapes and sizes, and we are kind of the Uber of psychology, but we know stuff, you know, and the credentials, you'll find all of that stuff doesn't matter because it's about you. It's not about whether or not I went to school for what I do or whether or not I'm licensed. It's about you and fixing your said sorry selves. So I see we have a lot of people in here. Come, bring me your masses. We've got Metamorphosis Rocks. Hi. Oh, just the name. Just the name makes me think you've come for something. You're searching. You know, I'm kind of part psychic, part psychologist. It's a lot like the Psychic Network, but I don't like have to guess things about your future. Nancy Gomez. Hi, Nancy. Welcome. Welcome, City of the Silent. Nick Star. Welcome, everyone. Oh my gosh. Karma Baby. Welcome, Karma Baby. Wanda Valcarcel. Hi, half Korean girl. Hi. Hi. Hi, Susanna. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. I'm going to cry for you. Every penny of this therapy session. You're going to be so glad you called Better with Beverly. Better with Beverly will probably be the name of my show when I take over for Oprah. But for now, we're the Better Than Nothing Help Hotline, and we are better than nothing because I'm here and I'm listening. I'm here. Uh-oh, I lost my chat. Oh, there it is. Jane Doe. Hi, Jane Doe. Well, you could be anybody, huh? You could be anybody, and probably someone in pale. Christine Smith, Moonlight Butterflies. Boy, just hearing that name it makes you think of romance, right? And a lot of you are probably here because you don't have enough romance. But Nancy Gomez, Melissa Pellegrin, I just love all of you so much. And let's face it, you're all here because you need love. You don't need a licensed therapist per se. You need and someone to listen. That's what you need, is somebody who care and listen. And that's what I need from you. Tiny Toddler says hello to you and your kitty. Oh, I can't even. Melissa Ambrose with the tiny toddler. You love the toddler that talks to the kitty cats. This is a different kitty cat, Melissa. This is, look at that. Oh, well, maybe she shouldn't see that. That's Kabuki. Yeah. And I know you're raising her right, but give her my number just in case she has some struggles or obstacles. That's probably not going to happen because you're fantastic. Although you're here, you might have some problems. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in that. Sorry, I'm trying to. Hi, I'm just so happy to see all of you. And the fact that, you're calling. Oh, let me show you. This is what a lot of people have a problem with. And people will call and it's an automated system. Okay. But no, you can't get us right away, but it'll be like, an automated system. And then you call. And while we take your credit card information, there's music. Everybody can appreciate. Please hold. Thank you for calling the Better Than Nothing hotline. And then someone comes right on the line to help you. So, it's interesting that you brought up sociopaths, South Korean girl. There really are a lot of sociopaths out there, more than you'd think. And the thing about them is, and I know this because I know a lot of psychology stuff, and I have a lot of experience. And the thing with sociopaths is they're good. You're not going to know. You're just not going to know. Just know that I'm not one. I'm not one because I genuinely care about you. I'm not imitating someone who cares like a lot of these sociopaths. I really care. I care very much, not just for the monthly subscription fee, although that does help keep my kitty cat in kibble, but that's just a symbiotic relationship. It's because I'm a professional with a lot of psychology knowledge. And I'm reading your comments in there. You're making me corpse and break character. So wait. And back to a loving place. So Jane Doe, I had to sacrifice the fairy lights so they could not fall victim to Kabuki. And that's what life's about, making sacrifices for other people. That's where your happiness is. That's how you're going to know, that I'm helping, that I'm not just, chat disappeared. Oh no, where did everybody go? There you are. Rox, do you like this look? You know what? It's important, even though a lot of what I do is over the phone. I think by feeling beautiful out to bring out my inner beauty so that I can feel confident getting people to talk about their own lives and their own selves. You know what I mean? There's no reason you can't take care of yourself. That's just one of the many to share when the network calls and I get to do Get Better with Beverly. And that's what we're all here for. Now Moonlight Butterflies, if they decide to tell you which, I'm not going to say you're wrong. It's just like one of us is an expert here. You don't really have the knowledge that I have about this. So it's okay, a little bit armchair. And you should probably leave that to the professionals like me who can tell from looking at somebody. Because I know people's hearts. My mother, my grandmother, and her mother, my two hearts. And we say better than nothing help. The Better Than Nothing help hotline. What are you gonna do? Sit home like a dog and stare at the wall and feel your pain and have no one to tell because nobody is there. and maybe if somebody's there, you're not comfortable telling them. And you can pay people to really give a darn about you. And I do. I genuinely love every single person that I've helped, and I've changed lives. I'm certain of that. And if you talk to people I've helped, they will tell you that they don't care if I'm really licensed. I just need a drink. That's not important. What's important is helping people and making money. So who wants to reach out first? This is group therapy. Everybody, you don't have to hold hands, but I'm glad that you're all here, because that's the first step to healing. It really is. It's the first step. I want to know something about you, and I will not judge, because let me tell you, number one, when we do therapy, professionals like myself, the number one thing is we're only thinking good things about you, okay? I'm never, ever going to think something bad about you, and I'm never going to judge anyone. I judge no one. Is Jake Paul a sociopath? Oh yeah, that guy's gone. He's bonkers. He's a hot mess. But I don't judge. I don't really judge. I don't really know. Some people are just, a little bit of a like they've got. I could be comparing apples to a-holes here, but some people are just a-holes, and I would have to give him a personality test. He might test negative for a personality, but I would try. You know what? I would try to help him, because I care about every single person. That's why I do what I do. I could do anything, but I do this because I have to share my gift. And that's not something that should be held up by 4 or 6 years or 8 years even of college. That's not important. That's time that needs to be spent helping people. So yeah, there is a terms and conditions on the Better Than Nothing Help website, and some people have had issues with that. But you know what? That's probably why they come to us in the first place. They have issues. I can't fix everybody. I try though. I really try, because Mary Beth Wiley, welcome into the fold, darling. Oh, you have joined already in progress group therapy from the Better Than Nothing Help Hotline. I'm Beverly, who someday hopes to have my own television show, Get Better with Beverly, because I all think we can do better and we can get better, okay? I'm okay, and you, not so much, but you have the potential to get to be okay. And I believe in you. That's why, because I love everyone. And I really don't judge any of you. Not even you, Metamorphosis Rocks. I've seen some of your videos, and I just know I can help you. I just know I can. First of all, I believe very wholeheartedly that you could learn English just like any other American. And I would be willing to work with you. I don't do pro bono work because I am a professional, but I would be willing to help you through anything, because I care about everybody, even the Puerto Ricans. I care about all of you. And I care, and I want to make a difference with my life. It would be a waste if I didn't. I'm sorry. I corpsed again. I'm sorry. I'm Beverly, if you're just joining us. Welcome to Group Therapy with Beverly. I care about you. I care about your future. And I take Visa and MasterCard. Okay? And I also accept PayPal. I accept PayPal, and I'm going to be your pal. Okay? You don't have to pay for a pal, but you can use PayPal. And we are just going to fix you right up, every single one of you sad, pathetic, hot messes, because I just love you. I love you. And I believe that you could lead, every single one of you could lead normal lives. And we don't like to use words like normal in my particular field. We try to shy away from normal. So I'm not going to say you could lead a normal lives, but I'm certain every single one of you poor slots could lead less than abnormal lives. Every single one of you. That's the kind of it. I don't believe anybody is a lost cause. I really don't. I don't. Rox, you can. You absolutely can. American Express, no. That's that's a little highbrow for this establishment. I did. You know what? I take anything that I could even convert at the airport. I would take loonies and toonies. I left Canada. I went to a foreign country and I left Canada with my purse was like a friggin' anvil was in there. It was like I had to drag it through security and just to get through the goddamn TSA thing. It looked like I had won at the slot machine, I swear to Christmas. But that's another story for another time. I'm just a fan of money. I'm a fan of money in any kind. I don't care if it's friggin' wampum. If you're going to give me money, I'll take your money. And I will help you because I care. You know what? Metamorphosis Roxy, you are not broken. You are not broken. You could a bar mitzvah, absolutely, City of the Silent. I will go to a bar mitzvah. I have been to a bat mitzvah and a bar mitzvah. I'm usually the guest at the Seder. I'm the one guest that comes, but I was very good at the bat mitzvah. Cinnamon toast and lots of toast and lots of toast and cinnamon toast. I like to remember everything in case I'm a cultured woman. I'm very cultured. And so if people want me to not laugh, stop being so funny. I know you're sad, but you're also funny. And I think maybe the funny is you like hiding behind a mask. And a lot of people have had complaints about the Better Than Nothing help hotline because there sometimes is an automated voice, but that doesn't mean that a robot can't listen and help you. Like you might call up and you'll hear, thank you for calling, Kayla. What is the problem? And then you can just talk into a recording. And I don't understand why people act like that's not valid therapy. If it helps people, it's therapy. Okay? Get your therapy where you can. And don't be picky about who has a degree, about who went to college, all that kind of stuff. You don't even know. When's the last time you went into your doctor's office to have, your unmentionables mentioned, right? To make your privates less than private. You go in there. Did you ever once look on the wall to see if that person has a degree? No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're taking it all at face value. You're just trusting, trust. And that is actually a very good quality for therapy, is to have trust, to believe in the person who's going to help you. I know a lot of thinky stuff about psychology. I know a lot of things. So, I can readjust your brain kind of the way a chiropractor can just the way he slammed my sister-in-law back into place after she got hit by a Winnebago. You can, that's exactly what I do with your brain. I adjust it a little bit, and a lot of what I do is with love. You show me a university that teaches love, that teaches you to love your patients the way we do, the way we love you and your monthly subscription. You're not going to find that love anywhere, honey. You get one mother in this world. All right. So let's talk about her. Joseph. Welcome, Joseph. Welcome, Duchess and Tiffany Duncan. Oh my gosh, there's so many people, so many lost sheep that need help, that need healing and need love. And we accept MasterCard and Visa. Don't forget the little 3-digit security code on the back. That's, let's see, Dutch. Hello, Linda Tannick McClary. If ye had the chance to change your fate, would you? I know that she's over across the pond in Scotland, Linda, but welcome into the fold, because there isn't a place on this planet I can't heal people an awful lot. Beverly goes global. That could even be a good little short show documentary. Beverly goes global. Get better with Beverly. That's really what I'm going to push for my book and my DVD and my television channel, is to get better with Beverly, because I care. I care so much about each and every one of you and your pain. Your pain really, it really affects me. That's why I listen. I'm here to listen to any one of you. Kimchi and bulgogi. Yes, I do accept Korean barbecue as payment, um, especially my favorites, which is bibimbap and bulgogi and kimchi. You got to have the panchan besides, And that's actually very important for being happy, is to just eat a lot, eat a lot of the foods that you like. A lot of people are like, oh, don't eat this, don't eat that, worry about your health. No. You know what? You're not supposed to care where your doctor comes from, and you're not supposed to think about where your food comes from. Life is too short for those things. And that's part of my therapy, is to tell you to just do what you want. You know what I mean? Because do what you want, because I care about, and that's what's going to make you happy. Just stop saying no to yourself over every little thing. Okay, that's why you're a friggin' hot mess that's sad all the time. That, I mean, I'm guessing, I don't really know, but I know people. I really know people in their hearts. And I just want to see every single one of you get better. That's why I offer my services. I'm a life coach. I got this life thing down. I got it down pat. If there's anything you need to know about how to cope, how to get through, I'm here to help you 24/7, and I take Visa and MasterCard. Okay? But let's put the focus on you. Who here, raise your hand, has not been to therapy? It's okay. I am required, I am bound by confidentiality. So you would just be telling this whole group, and anybody else they would tell. And maybe if I was, bumped into a friend who was also from Better Than Nothing Helpline, it might come up. I don't have a great memory. So, but I care so much about you. I care about all you. Hey, Dre. Tiffany Duncan. You know what, Tiffany? Do what you have to do. Half Korean girl, girly pancake, ghost flowers, Jane D. So a lot of you have not been to therapy. So that probably explains a lot. That's why you're here, is because you need to be. You need to be in a loving place with a life coach who, honey, knows everything about life and can help you. Okay. And you don't need to concern yourself with whether or not I have a degree. That's not important. Okay. Do I have a degree? Have I been to college? I've been to college. You've been to college. We've all been to college. I mean, they have excellent cafeteria food. So, we've all been there. And whether or not I've graduated has no bearing on whether or not I can help you. And I'm just here to help. Tiffany, you want therapy for depression? My therapist died. I'm not, period, joking. Okay, so we have somebody here with a real problem. This is not a drill. This has actually happened, people. We have somebody floating free in the wind here. Tiffany, you came to the right place, darling. You really did. Because I care so much about you. I really do. I want you to email me your dead doctor's rates. And if you could tell me where you left off with him, and maybe some of the things he said to you that, or she, that were helpful, that I could, because I really do care. I really do. And I think that we should probably start with 3 times a week sessions over the phone or Skype. And then, see where we go from there after the payments go through. We could see how you're benefiting. You know what I mean? Because that's what I really care about the most. Mary Beth Wiley, my dad loved those 1-900 therapy numbers. They didn't have robots, though. Everyone was named Cinnamon, and they charged $4.99 a minute. My dad said he was stress-free after his session with Cinnamon. You know what? Good for him. I don't care if he called every single one of the Spice Girls, Cinnamon, Cardamom, and Thyme. It doesn't matter. What matters is that was therapy that worked for him. And for $4.99 a minute, Dad was cured, right? It worked for him. He knew where to find his love. He was living his best life. Tawny Michelle, welcome, Tawny Michelle. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome into the fold. This is a group therapy session of love. I'm Beverly from the Better Than Nothing Help Center Hotline. And I am going to straighten out every single one of you hot messes, because that's what I do for love and because I care. And I take Visa and MasterCard. So I think we're making real progress overall in this group. We're getting to know each other. It's like a meet and greet where we're getting to know each other. Beverly Hills. Bye, Nick Star. You take care of you until I see you again the next time. Okay? You take care of you and you call anytime because I am always available. And if I'm not, you'll get my machine and I'll call back another time. But you can always leave a message. I'll call back as soon as I can. My therapist made me leave last time I go to an all-you-can-eat buffet for help. That's so unfair, Kayla. And that is, you know what? No one here gets turned away. And that's what I say. You get these people who are total sticklers for, did you go to college? Do you have a degree? I don't care if it's your Uber driver. If he gave you therapy, you got therapy. And a buffet therapist, that's everything that I suggest to my clients all the time is eat up. In fact, I meet a lot of my clients at buffets. So everybody say hello to Tawny. We want it to be a warm, welcoming place. Hi, Tawny. Hi, Alexis Campbell. Mrs. 10 Years After. Dre is here. Still Duchess. Metamorphosis Rocks. And Joseph Van Landingham. Stein. Everyone is welcome. Hetty, 1313, Jedi Fawn, Angel Gale, Life Over 50. Oh, all my favorites are here. I'm so glad all of you people showed up so that you could learn that the Better Than Nothing Help Hotline really is, it is as it states. Its promise is that it is better than nothing. And I think most people will say it is. And I think you'll find most of my clients do not even care that I don't have a degree, because I'm not going to spend 4 or 6 or 8 years getting a degree when I could be helping people with my gifts. 3 generations in my family of women who know people's hearts. Believe you me, honey, I know people's hearts. Oh, Joseph, you're thinking of becoming a beauty guru. Any advice going in? My big advice to you, as if you're looking to be a beauty guru, you want to have soft, supple, rhino thick skin, honey. You're going to need thick skin. It's going to have to be really thick, but soft and supple and glowing. Oh, they're going to come for you. Good luck with that, though. I hope you love makeup because that's a big part of it. I always give people good advice, and I don't even care if a lot of it's free or extra. That's just me. You know, I just care so much. Oh, Tawny, what's your question? I'm sorry. Tawny has some anger problems. I run into that a lot. Let me just see what Tawny asked me. What's my background? Well, obviously my background has no fairy lights. It's just regular curtains. I think that's a little judgmental that people keep bringing that up, but I am watching a cat. Oh, what's my background? I'm from Long Island. And I love to help people. I really do. I have read Psychology for Dummies. I have gotten a magazine or 2 at the library, and I'm very thinky. I know a lot of stuff. I have a natural born talent for understanding how to help people. And I knew at an early age that I would grow up and use my empathy, use my psychic and empathic ability to help people. I knew I would help people, and I knew I would take Master and Visa, MasterCard and Visa. I knew that at a very early age because I care. I got my, you know what? Don't knock a GED that comes from prison. It does not matter where it comes from, and that's what I try to impart to people. When I can't help people, I cannot help people if they are hung up on where my degree came on. I can't help people if they're going to be so wrapped up, in credentials, and also if they are not very free with their MasterCard or Visa. The prison library. It's the same books, honey. It doesn't matter where they came from. They're the same books in the prison as they are down at the Metropolitan Library. Same books, same authors, same words written in English. I actually am from Suffolk County, Long Island. It's really hard to sometimes keep that up. Sometimes I slip. It could be multiple personalities. Um, I was born and raised in Suffolk County, Long Island. I'm kind of like a medium, except I don't talk to dead people because they don't have MasterCard or Visa. I want to help living people. To me, that is a much better use of my time, is to help people who are alive. Have I been to prison? Have I been to prison? Come on, this is more about helping you. It is not about my background. It's about me using my background to help untangle the massive clump of seaweed that is your twisted psyche. That's what I care about because I care about people. A lot of people don't know one of my mentors was a psychic, psychic Sylvia Brown. And she was a much maligned, misunderstood woman. She was amazing. I was very inspired by her to help people. I'm Beverly, Metamorphosis Rocks. I'm Beverly. Oh, Marisol, you're in prison and you need help. Honey, I will definitely talk to you when you get out. Because I pretty much understand there's very strict rules in prison. You can't always get to Skype, and you probably can't use a MasterCard or Visa from there. No, I'm just doing Beverly, Hetty. Oh, that's happened, Dre. Dre thinks he's eternal. You know what? I don't mind if people call me and tell. I won't be on in 10 hours when you get back, Tony, but you know what? Don't forget to take my number down. Call me. Remember this channel. Remember this station. And tell any of your friends who have deep-seated, rooted problems and a debit card or a credit card. I take MasterCard or Visa, and I love to help people. I really do. I really do. It's been so wonderful. Nick Snyder's here, everybody. Welcome, Nick Snyder. I'm Beverly from the Better Than Nothing Help Hotline. And I am here to help all of you hot messes because I care so much about people. And this has been illuminating, honestly. I always learn something new from people. I always do. I like to keep the focus on you. Bye, Tawny. I always keep the focus on my patients, on my clients, not just because I don't like questions about my background, but I just like to keep the focus on other people. That's what matters most, is helping other people. I just care. I care about people. I feel like we've made so much progress. I feel like because I know people, because I get the inner workings of people's hearts for 3 generations in my family. We understand people. And I feel like because of that, I'm able to take my gifts and help people. You know, I know a whole lot of things that are thinky and very psychology-y. And a lot of people are like, but you're not a psychiatrist. No, if I could get you pills, I'd get me pills. That's not important. What's important is that we're working on you and getting you better. Oh, Beauty Boomer is here. She needs help. She's going to prison. What palette do I bring? You know what? I don't care if you're in a 4x6. I don't care if you're doing life. If that makes you feel beautiful, then you bring whatever palettes you want. Maybe you might want to consider a palette that has a long brush that could be sharpened into a weapon. But there's no reason you shouldn't feel beautiful. And I don't think there's any reason. Oh, thank you, Rox. You know what? I really appreciate that because I have to exercise joy just like everybody else. I'm not just a naturally joyous person. It takes work. I'm so tired. But yeah, I have to work on it like the people I help, the gifts that I have that I use to help others. Those are the gifts that I like to share. And it's my calling, if you will. It's my calling. And that's why I like when people call in and they can get right on our phone lines. I don't know why people have been very uh, judgmental about that. You know, you could call right in and you'll get a recording, but then you get put on hold. You have depression? Okay, please hold. That's just a little music to get people in the mood to talk about their depression. We think of everything here. Anyway, I just want to tell you all, I thank you so much for coming to this group. I feel like this has been a great um, uh, advertisement. No, I mean adventure. Okay, not just an advertisement. It's been an adventure, and I care so much about each. I love you guys so much. Just like those vloggers who always say they love you so much, even though they never ever talk to you or like any of your comments. But I do care. I like all of you, and I hope you come back. Bring yourselves. Bring all of your problems. Call me anytime, but most of all, bring your MasterCard and Visa. Okay? Be well, people. We'll talk soon.